Yeah.
Can I add something? You know, I enjoy complaining about things. Look at this. It opens up with this guy saying, "I've just discovered a new comet, yay!" And then is it like a New York blackout or something? Because the doctors are doing surgery at night and they have no light. But Johnny Storm, who's the comet guy,
Well, it's because the power failed.
okay, why is there a power failure?
It says because it's New York.
Oh, so it's
wait, lucky coincidence.
That's what I was saying. It's a New York black, which I have experienced in my youth.
What a lucky coincidence! That blazing streak in the sky
Yes,
gave
what
us enough light.
Lucky coincidence. He just happens to be flying. And now that he's left, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they finished the
Let's
surgery.
just hope that-
He gave it
they needed that like.
Yeah, he says that
2
blazing
seconds that he
streak
flew
in the
by.
sky
Enough
gave us
light.
enough light to complete our surgery.
no prize.
When the power failed.
No prize,
That's
Jack.
what it says.
But what, okay, and then it's like, the jig's up, guys. There's a light in the sky. That's all because he's flying by.
And these are two crooks
These
that
are
are
two crooks
trying
that-
to go through a chimney and then in the dark, and then Johnny blazes by,
all
and so the
because
cops
Johnny
see him.
happens to blaze by. Now, I don't know. I mean, I know it's the 60s, but don't you think there would be some kind of backup generators in a hospital room, you know, in a surgery room? Don't you think there'd be...
Probably, but this is
have
the
them back?
60s, and who knows,
Oh,
you know,
they
because
must have
New
had-
York had a lot of power failures back
well,
then.
Like I said, I lived through them, so
and that's
I
what
know
Stan,
that.
Stan and Jack were
And
there
Stan
all the
and Jack
time.
did
So
all-
that is a standard
But
New
come
York
on,
joke.
yeah, but we're talking about a New York blackout. They're doing surgery. Well, first of all, don't do it at night if you think that there might be. Why aren't there like flashlights? Or I mean, there had to be. This is not the
They
dark
didn't need
ages.
flashlights because Johnny flew by.
All right,
I like that it shows that he's accidentally heroing as well.
Let me do my Krusty
That's
the
true.
Clown.
He's accidentally heroing. I like that.
As Krusty the Clown would say, no, he'd say, moo. Something like that.
One of the things about the Marvel Universe is, and you didn't have this in DC, you'll notice, boss, as we go through the Batman, you don't see, everything is purposeful in DC. Well, one of the things that Stan and Jack do, because number one, they're fans of old style comedy, the Marvel Universe will have accidental heroing. DC has it now. That would be real life, too, because cops have done that, had just stumbled across something forever. These superheroes, and Johnny leaves a trail. It's not like Spidey. You know, Spidey swings by. The most thing you're going to have is a web.
All right, how long
floating
does
there.
this trail last?
I don't know,
Well, I mean,
but
you
it
can
looks pretty. Look
see
how,
the panel. It goes pretty
Apparently
far back.
Long enough.
yeah, because look at how much.
Not
streak-
only that, but he's trying to get back home very quickly, so he's flying fast. I did mention this too when I first seen it. I thought it was funny how he's like running around the house looking for his lost parents kind of thing.
Yes.
He's over here like scared, like, where are they at? Where's everybody at?
Yes, everybody, this isn't funny. Where are you?
Yeah, Johnny's doing his best Home Alone.
Yeah.
Then you see the brilliant picture
The
of
little
of
tiny
Reed.
Reed hand.
Reed's hand like waving in his face.
Little
Yeah,
tiny
we're
hand.
down here, Johnny.
Yeah.
And they're getting sucked into a vent. And the way Johnny saves them is he melts the vent.
Instead of just picking them up or turning his flame off. And then turning-
Also, we're talking event here. Why
He's
is
a
it
kid.
so powerful? Why is event so like? Why is it?
They're probably like the size of like ants, so you know, as
Yeah,
a vent
it
pulls
would
them
be.
in.
Well, do vents really like suck things in? I thought they sort
Well,
of like. I mean, I guess
back then, no, that's because I had a friend who's an electrician. He can tell you about the vents do suck in, but that's a different thing.
Okay.
It's a great gag, and it's well drawn.
What about flaming fireballs?
There's not a sign of life.
Not a sign of life.
That's amazing.
Flaming fireballs.
That's a total Johnny type.
That's a total
because he's
Johnny.
a kid.
I
you
mean,
know,
walloping web snappers. You know, I never complained about that.
well, because he's a kid too.
Yeah, he
it's
is
when Hal
he's
Jordan says "great jumping jets" and he's not a kid. You're like, wait a minute.
What would Captain America say if he was a teenager? Stars and Stripes.
Stars
Oh,
and
there you go,
stripes,
yeah.
Except they can't because in DC that's what Stripesy and Star Spangled Kid say.
we have to figure this out because this is important. What would teenage Captain America exclaim excitedly?
Holy Uncle Sam!
Holy Uncle Sam! What in the name of Mount Rushmore is going on?
Exactly.
There you go.
Ant-Man is a big yay for me. I love the whole shrinking thing. I like the fact that he is more limited than the Atom. I love the Atom. I like the fact that Stan put a limit on it.
DC's Atom.
And like the way he is dealt with in Micro World when He doesn't just show up and he's the cavalry and he kicks the crap out of everybody. He actually gets in trouble, but he's there enough to stall so that they can get away, grow to a size that they can deal with Doctor Doom.
Very quickly, I just want to interject that it was interesting how Stan Lee put a weakness virtually in almost all of his characters.
Yay or nay?
Yeah, I give him a yay. I like his entrance. I like his
I think the costume's cool.
Yeah, his costume looks cool. Actually, you can see the gas canisters on him as well.
Yeah, and like I was saying, that's his weakness. He has to,
he has to dole out the gas canisters because they can run out.
Yeah,
and they do a couple times on Tales to a Song.
And Spider-Man's web shooters, they would run out.
It's not an unlimited situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give him a yay. I like his entrance and I like his how he kicks off the story. He gives them the ability to go and be smaller. So
Shades, yay or nay on Ant-Man?
It was good. I have no problem with Ant-Man. He's not one of my favorite characters. I like him a little better than Submariner. I do not like Submariner. I had a brilliant point, and it's not coming to me now. But,
gee, I wonder what happened.
Yes, what happened, Jack?
Boss, you need to let him talk sometimes. You keep getting in the way. He's got a great point.
That's what I would.
It's okay, Shades. I got the boss. Calm down.
Yes, thank you. I thought Ant-Man was good. Now I remember it was. They actually talk about him like, does he even exist? I thought that was interesting. There's like, is there even an Ant-Man? They're like, remember Sue says, we haven't any idea how to contact him. Reed, we can't even be sure he really exists. So I thought that was interesting that they didn't really. So he was quite
by
mysterious.
this time, yeah, he's either like mysterious or he's like a really new at superheroing.
Yeah.
Or at heroing.
Enough.
That's it for Fantastic 416. Everybody out there, be fantastic.